McCain Elementary. It's Mrs. Roberts, and I'm here at the fire station at McCain Hose Company, and I have Officer Eva with me here today, and I'm so happy she was able to meet me on this rainy day. So we're inside the garage, and we have all the trucks and things in here, and it's Fire Safety Month, so we're going to talk a little bit about what we really need to focus on and think about this month for fire safety and all the time. So I know you guys already know a lot about fire safety, but it's always important to refresh our memories and talk about it. So this is something you can talk about with your families. So I'm going to ask Eva some questions, okay? And then we're going to see a little bit at the fire hall, and I'll put some cool things in Seesaw for you guys to look at and practice so you are very safe around fires and practice fire prevention, okay? So can you tell us, what are some things that we need to think about right now with fire safety?
Well, number one is definitely going to be your home escape plan and your plan for what you would do if your smoke detectors are going off, your carbon monoxide alarms going off, or you do have a fire in your home. So that this home escape plan, we've talked about this other years with our older classes, really making sure you know what to do, where to meet, that you get out of the house, you stay out of the house, and what the plan is going to be. So this is something you should practice just like a fire drill that you should practice at home with your families versus a fire drill we practice whenever everyone's in school. So it's the same idea. You need to set up a meeting place. Usually it's somewhere in your yard or a big tree out front or a swing set or some kind of meeting place. Maybe it's the next door neighbors, like right in front of their garage door or something if they're really close to your house. Somewhere that everyone should meet so that, one, we know everybody's there, and two, everybody stays in one place so that we don't lose track of everybody. Well, one of the big things that people will do is they remember, oh, I left my dog in the house, I left my cat in the house, I left my favorite toy, I want to go back in and get it. We don't want you to do that if there's a fire. That's why we have our firefighters in all of our gear. They can go in and they can rescue pets. They can get personal belongings. If there's someone missing, they can help them. If you have an elderly grandparent or someone living with you that can't get out, that's why the fire department can go get them. So it's really important that you talk about a home escape plan, you make a plan, you practice your plan so that you know what to do if there is a fire at your house. So one of our firefighters is here with us, Lieutenant Steven. He is completely dressed, and he's going to show you kind of what it looks like if a firefighter ever comes to your house or needs to. Okay. So that you're less scared, because it can be very noisy. And they actually are kind of scary looking because they don't look like normal people. So we're going to show you him. Okay. And we'll talk about some more fire safety stuff, okay?
All right. So here we have Officer Steven, and he has all of his equipment on, and it's over 100 pounds. So however much he weighs, it's an extra 100 pounds. And that's not to mention if he's carrying a hose or if he's rescuing a person and has to carry them. So firefighters really have to take care of their health. And EMTs and paramedics all have to really take good care of their health so they have energy and the strength to help people. Hi. So we never want to be scared of a fireman. He has this equipment on to keep him safe so that he can help us and help people in need. So we never want to hide. We never want to, go underneath something or in a closet. You want to get to some fresh air, open a window, and you want to yell for help. You want to stay low because remember the smoke rises, so you want to stay down low. And we never touch a door that's warm. If you touch it, it's warm, you do not open it. Okay? So we're really happy that we could come up to the fire station today. And you'll notice that it's getting a lot darker earlier, and we're losing daylight. So it's really important that we check when we fall back, when we turn those clocks back, that we check our smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detector because they need the batteries changed now and then. So it's very, very important. All right, Officer Steven. And on his back, that was oxygen, correct?
Yep.
Oxygen, and then his mask helps him breathe so that he doesn't inhale the smoke when he's helping people.
Yep. He can actually put it on and breathe for you. You can hear how loud
I want to hear it.
It can be really loud.
Hi, guys.
It's very loud, but that's helping him be safe. So it's really good that he's showing us that. We never want to be afraid of it.
Nope.
You know, it looks funny that he has all that stuff on, but it's keeping him safe so he can help others. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye. we're gonna let him get out of that stuff because it's really, really, really warm, and we're gonna look at the fire trucks in here. It's a rainy day.
Yep, it is a rainy day. You're looking at one of our engines. So we have two vehicles that carry water. We have a tanker and an engine 403 and tanker 405.
Okay.
We also have the pickup truck behind me, which is a brush truck, which we use for like grass fires and small fires. We have our ambulance, and then we have our rescue engine 408. That rescue truck is used for car accidents and anytime we need to like get people out if they're, in a collapse situation or something like that. So one of the big things this year, the NFPA, which is who kind of gives us guidance on fire stuff, the big theme this year is cooking safety and kitchen safety. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. The holidays are coming, so everybody wants to get their families together. They want to gather together, safely as they can this year, but the kids want to help and cook and everything. So one of the big things is making sure that you're aware if it's hot, you don't touch it and get burned. Burns are really, really common. It's one of the most common household injuries.
Yeah.
Another issue can be grease fires. Grease fires are actually something that occur fairly common. The kitchen is the #1 source for house fires. So it's actually almost a lot of the time related to cooking incidents. So you should always keep a lid nearby when you're cooking so that if there is a grease fire, you can smother it really quick and put the lid over it.
Never water on
Yeah,
grease.
never,
No
ever.
water. No.
If you put water on it, it'll actually flash and explode and make the fire a lot worse. You can put like flour on a grease fire if it's really big, but even just keeping a lid of a pot or pan handy is a great way that you can, put it down if there is a, fire starting before it gets out of control and then, goes into a big kitchen fire. Also, with the kids, when you're baking, you're cooking, you want to keep the kitchen kind of a kid-free zone. We want to just keep them away so they're not getting burned, they're not touching things that are hot, touching the oven, touching the stove burners, those kind of things. So they can help, but parents want to make sure it's really safe. Okay?
Yes, it is fun to cook, but we have to be safe in the kitchen, especially if you have little ones like toddlers, things like that. If you have little brothers and sisters, we want to keep them safe. So everything that my friends here at the hose company are talking about, they're going to provide me with a lot of information to share with you so you can look at it and be nice and safe and, practice fire safety. So we really appreciate them letting us come up here today and taking the time to talk to us and showing us all their stuff. If you ever have any questions for anyone here at McCain Hose Company, you can just let me know, Mrs. Roberts, and then I'll reach out and I'll get the answer for you, okay? So maybe you have some questions, some things we didn't talk about today. We're happy to help you learn about that. So how about a big thank you for the hose company?
Thank you.
And we appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Be safe, everybody. Bye.
Bye.